Hey guys, Wagwan. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Maxine, and if you're a returning viewer and subscriber, big up yourself, welcome back. When I tell you that the devil is fighting me, tell me how I went to town today to do a vlog and my phone just fell and just broke. The phone that I used to do my vlogs and recording just fell and broke because of course I've not got a camera yet. But anyhow, I'm using the crack phone to do this. Guys, I found this video and I just thought it was very interesting. I'm very interested to know your opinion, so I want you to leave it in the comment section below and I'll start a conversation. If anything, we might do a live and discuss it further. But I just feel like this is just a lot, you know? So let's listen to the video.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You invited me out to come to eat. And that was not even my idea. That was your idea, right?
Okay, and the problem is?
And I'm offering to pay half, but you want me to pay the whole thing?
I'm the woman. I shouldn't have to pay anything. Yeah, I invited you out because I wanted to go out. That doesn't mean I have to pay.
No, this was your idea. Actually, I don't even have to be a gentleman to pay half of it.
Because you're going to pay it all.
But this was your idea to come out. You're the one that invited me out.
And you're the man, so you have to pay the bill.
Says who?
Says me. What do you mean?
In what book is that written in?
It doesn't have to be written. That's just a rule.
This is my card right here. I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to pay half of the bill. How much is it? Hold on.
You pay the whole bill or you sleep on the couch.
300.
You pay the whole bill or you sleep on the couch.
I ain't even trying to go to your house. I'm trying to go home. How about that?
Well, then take your motherfucking ass home, though, but you're still paying this damn bill.
$320, and I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to pay half of it. And you telling me to pay the whole thing?
Yeah.
When it was your idea to take me out?
Yeah.
Because of what again?
Because you're the man, and you're responsible for the bill.
I'm about to take my goddamn card back in my wallet because it's some bullshit right there.
I guess
See,
your ass is gonna be
this is why I'm
washing
trying to tell motherfuckers, man.
I guess
They
you're
don't
gonna be
listen.
washing dishes then. Because I'm leaving.
Who washing dishes?
You.
Where? Shit. You're the one that was ordering all this shit. See all this shit over here? You're the one that was ordering all that shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's your problem, not mine. And I'm still trying to offer. I'm gonna pay half of it. Are you gonna pay half?
No. I ain't paying nothing. Excuse me. Time to go.
Time to go where? I'm putting my car in my bag in my wallet. What the fuck?
Well, I guess you're gonna call the police.
Call the police on who?
On you.
It was your idea. You the one that.
Do you got proof for that?
You see all these fucking plates?
Do you got proof for that?
Fuck out of here. Nigga. I don't even know what the fuck. Yo, see, this is the bullshit I'm always talking about. Women think because you're the man, you gotta pay for it. But they wanna be independent black women, right? You're independent, why don't you pay for the shit?
Don't come for me.
Stuff?
Yeah, she's paying for it.
Okay.
She's paying. You're making
She's
her
definitely paying for the whole thing.
You're making her pay?
Yep. She is.
Doesn't seem right.
What do you mean it's not right?
Doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right.
You could split.
So I don't know if this video is real or it is a skit. To me, it seemed like an over-dramatized skit, but I have my own opinion on this. I'm sure some people disagree because the last time I shared my honest opinion, some woman decided to tell me that I'm a pick-me. No, I don't think when a woman sees that something is obviously wrong on the side of any ears on the side of a man, I don't think that she should necessarily be called a pick-me. I think we should be respected for our own opinions, right? So in this video, I thought that the lady was doing too much. I thought the man was well within his right to say, I will pay half of the bill and you should pay the other half. I think, like 50 Cent said, whoever's idea it was for the date, I think they should be prepared to pay. And I think she clearly said she wanted to go out to eat, and so she invited him. So I don't know how it got to a point where he is now expected to foot the entire bill. Firstly, I wanted to look into the dynamics of the relationship. I don't think this is an established or committed relationship between them, because if you listen carefully, you'll hear them talk about you will be sleeping on the couch, and he said, well, I didn't intend to sleep there anyway, I wanted to go back home. And then I feel like if they were in a committed relationship, there'd be more communication between them, and she would have a little bit more respect for his finances and his position. Also, she could have expressed to him that I would like to go out. Can you treat me to a meal? And then he could say, I've got the money, I can pay half, or I don't have the money, maybe we could do it at a later date or whatever. But I think for her to go out and for them to have a bill for $320 and for her to just say, you're paying all of it because I am the woman and you're the man, so you're expected to pay. I think that's just a little bit of an entitlement behavior, and I think it's also disrespectful because she doesn't know what his position is at that time. And it doesn't sound like it was discussed to me. It sounded like it came as a shock to him. I don't know. Perhaps if she had discussed it with him properly, then they could come to an arrangement, you know? I just think she was very forward when she. The way I see it is, imagine if he had invited her out and said, I want to go out to eat, I'm taking you out. And then once they got out, she made the effort and she went out. Because you know how us women, we like to talk about if somebody invites us out for a meal, we've got to do our hair, we've got to do our nails and whatever. I don't know why we need to do all of that just to eat, but that's a whole other story, right? I think if it was a case where he invited her out and then expected her to pay for her half of the meal, I think she would be totally unimpressed. Never mind if he invited her out and then said, you're paying for the entire meal. That would be crazy. That just would not go down well. So I really think that, you know, on this occasion, I think he's well within his rights to say, well, I'm not going to pay for all of the bill because it's $320 and you were the one who wanted to go out to eat. And I think her behavior was more of an entitled behavior. I'm a woman. And you know, you rightly said we wanted to talk about, I don't know if you said it or that's just in my mind. We talk about equality all the time. And so when it comes to paying, we should be on the same kind of playing field as men. Because if we're fighting for equality, and particularly if we are to invite a man out, then I think that we should be expecting that we should share the bill or pay for our own meal or whatever. Because I have had an occasion where I have invited friends out. I invited my friend and her husband and her son out for a meal. And because I chose the restaurant, I wanted to go out to eat. I wanted to go to a particular restaurant. I knew that it was quite an expensive restaurant and it's probably one that a lot of people would not choose, but I wanted to go there. I wanted that occasion and I invited them. So when the bill came to £500, I was quite happy to pay that bill because I was the one who invited them out, you know. I don't expect them to come out with me and then become out of pocket. And this is my friend and her husband. So I'm sure they could have paid, but it was my choice. It was my treat. I didn't expect them to be out of pocket because I wanted to go to that particular restaurant. I think perhaps this woman, I think she was the one who chose the restaurant because she said she wanted to go out to eat, right? So I imagine she would have chosen the restaurant that they went to. Because if she wanted to go to eat, I imagine she knew what she wanted to eat. And I think she told him where she wanted to go. And he agreed. But I think maybe a discussion should have been had before it came down to the point where they're now arguing over who's going to pay for the bill or how much somebody else is going to pay. And I think the whole kind of exchange just clearly show that they're not in a relationship, because if two people are in a relationship, the communication would have been a hell of a lot different. The language, the kind of attitude, the kind of slangs that were being used. I mean, maybe that's how some people communicate. I don't know. But I just don't believe that their relationship was a committed one or anything serious. I think they probably were just dating or they know each other somehow. And she wanted an opportunity to eat and didn't want to pay and just dragged him into it. I think he was well within his right to say, I'm not going to pay because you wanted to go out. You invited me out. I think that's fair. I think if the shoes are on the other foot and he was the one who invited her out, I think there wouldn't be a problem in saying that, well, you invited me out, so you should pay. But I think on this occasion, she shouldn't be excused just because she's a woman. People are going to kill me, I know, but I think women can pay too. I think if we invite men out and if a man says, I can only pay half of it, I think we should be prepared to pay as well. I don't think we should just say, you should pay based on the fact that I'm a woman and you're a man. I mean, it's not a get out of jail free card. It isn't. And it just gives broke vibes. If I'm being honest, I feel like she couldn't afford her own meal. And the only way that she wanted to get rid out of the situation was to say that I'm a woman. But it really gave broke vibes to me. And yeah, I think she needs to rethink her life. I think she needs to rethink her attitude. I think she needs to rethink this entitlement position that she is in. And on this occasion, I agree with the man. I know people are going to come at me, but I would love to hear a man's opinion and I would love to hear a woman's opinion. I'm going to leave it there.